Hello, we worked on Challenge 3, Gamification at Work, and we are Team Endgame.
Product requirements. The tool needs to recognize successes and achievements of staff and communicate these to the wider organization. It should collate and display information and accomplishments relating to projects and staff development. It should encourage productivity through gamification. Should also be visually appealing, easy to use, and automated. Project considerations and challenges. The tool should be used to motivate and foster staff morale and well-being. It should create a point system that is fair and is not biased to reward the more social members of staff. The tool should not display sensitive personal or project information. Our product, Endgame. This is a platform for staff to display their success and engage with their colleagues. It's a process to automatically share successes and positive feedback within the organization. The core product will be an app where staff have personal profiles and can unlock achievement badges to encourage productivity and friendly competition. The product is called Endgame, a combination of engage, encourage, and gaming.
We envisioned a platform where staff could come and engage with their co-workers. It would display information about upcoming events they can get involved in with their colleagues. They could also have access to leaderboards, people's profiles, and integrate other features such as improvement ideas hubs linked to professional communities and information about ongoing projects within the organization. Leaderboards could be used to display top performance overall, but also within specific projects, accounts, or industry. Friendly competition could be fostered on topics that are not project related, rewarding people for learning new skills, delivering good service, and collaborating with other colleagues. Staff profiles would display metrics linked to project performance, showing projects they are currently working on, upcoming milestones, and latest accomplishments. They would also show people's skills level in identified topics or software, relevant certifications, along with some badges representing their interest, community engagement, and supporting roles within the company. Linked with community platforms such as Teams and Yammer, this would allow people to identify colleagues who might be able to offer their support and help them learn new skills. Positive feedback received from colleagues and customers would also be displayed, linked to an automated process that would communicate that feedback to the member of staff, their manager, and their team, encouraging them to celebrate success.
We started by creating a form where feedback can be recorded. We then used Power Automate to create a flow that would submit the new responses by email to the employee, asking their permission to share this information with their team. If the share option was selected, the details of the feedback would be shared within the Teams channel.
Taking into consideration the skill set within our team, we decided to use the dataset provided to show what would be possible to achieve using Power BI alone.
So leaderboards will display a variety of things, only top 10s or top 5s, and they will display their current badge as well as any upcoming badges they might be heading towards. And managers come here and filter to see how their team is doing. So for individual performance on a project, they'll be able to come see how many tasks they have and the task timeline and how many points they've accumulated, as well as their sort of badge case for their badges and any upcoming badges. We're able to filter this. So, say for example, we'll look for this person, see their task timeline, and filter their current badges as well as any upcoming badges they might be heading towards.
The main benefits that we identified relate to productivity and company culture.
A great organizational culture begins with a clear company identity. What sets a company apart are clear company missions and sets of values that most employees agree with. A good company culture has many impacts and benefits, such as a happy workforce. Employees will be more optimistic about working and progressing within the company. It fosters more collaboration and staff being more engaged in their work. A good company culture also increases returns, where employees would go the extra mile and improves morals and relationships. It also creates an attractive place to work and would attract the best candidates, converts employees into advocates for your brand, who will be more likely to recommend your company as a good place to work.
We will now answer the judges' questions. The first question we were asked was, were your metrics of task performance exclusively based on the completion of tasks? If no, explain what else you did. If yes, are there other components of task performance that could have been considered? If so, what are they?
Currently, the metrics of our task performance were based on the duration and the percentage completion, as well as number of tasks done. However, if we had more time, we would have liked to not only have done tasks completed, also their completion to deadline, whether they were done in budget or under budget, whether they had undertaken any mandatory training or optional training, as well as undergone any professional development. We'd also like to factor in their behaviour, any sort of feedback they've received from their fellow co-workers or their managers, as well as their engagement with the project as well.
The judges also asked us what we believe the biggest cons of gamifications are within this context and how we attempted to mitigate them. We identified that the platform could be used to highlight poor performance and drive morale down. To mitigate this, we envisioned a point system that would reward only and would not punish staff by removing points. We considered rewarding other factors such as community activities, personal development, and collaboration. Another con would be that employees could perceive this as a performance monitoring tool. We've mitigated it by making sure that the tool would only show successes and only the latest successes would be displayed. There is also potential for this platform to foster unhealthy competition and rivalry. We wanted to make sure that the app celebrates small steps so that the journey is as valuable as the destination, and that feedback and collaboration is rewarded so that it's not just about who is first past the finish line.
Thank you for considering our submission, and we hope you enjoyed our attempt at challenge-free.